My name is Matt Homeyer, and I'm an assistant dean at Truett Seminary and director of the Truett Church Network. Ministry post-seminary is both joyful and quite difficult at times. On the one hand, there's no more assigned reading. There's no more papers and tests and the class stress and schedule. On the one hand, you are now in a place that has called you to serve there, hired you to serve there, a ministry or a church full of new people that are ready to support you and encourage you in your calling, in your work in their midst. On the other hand, you're in a new community with new people. You're no longer in the seminary community that fostered friendships and relationships of like-minded people with you. You're going to face challenges that likely many of them Truett did not prepare you for. Seminary just can't prepare you for everything you will face in the ministry. As you traverse this new landscape, it's helpful to have a group of friends to meet with, colleagues, friends to gather with on Zoom or around a table that share your struggles and share your joys. They share your general stage of life and some common experiences, even as the group will have many differences among them. We need a group of colleagues and friends to walk with us, to help us seek Christ together, to help us grow in our call to serve Christ's church, and to help us grow in what it means to be a leader and be a minister.
If you are considering joining a Truett Alumni Huddle, I would highly recommend it. First off, it's a great way to stay connected with your Truett friends. In my group, I have people from Northern Alabama, South Carolina, Texas, people from all over the country, and allows us to stay connected and to just do ministry together.
A Huddle group is composed of Truett alumni who are serving in their first full-time ministry positions after seminary.
Matt is really good about empowering us to lead discussion and to bring to the table what's on our minds or on our hearts and lead each other, which I enjoy.
Just discussing about life and about ministry and how God is directing and calling.
And we pray, we share about the movement of God in our ministries, we share about different experiences that we might be having, any problems, stuff like that.
And then sometimes we just encourage each other. It is so wonderful to be able to be with people who are not in my direct context in case I need to vent or in case I need to talk about personal struggles, but are also within the context of ministry so that they really know.
I think the most meaningful aspect of my Truett Huddle was just allowing me to talk through ministry with other people who understood and people who could give me advice.
Huddle group is a place where you can really dig deep into friendships, think through and pray through spiritual and theological truth that could have lasting effects in the life of the minister.
I need people in my life who are focused on figuring this out.
We have the opportunity to give each other ideas, to group think, and to also take time to think about the things God is showing us through our various ministries.
It's going to help you even after you graduate.
And I think an added layer of joy that my Truett Huddle brings to me is that we're all Truett grads. So we all speak the same language in some ways. We have the same point of reference when it comes to certain conversations. And we may not have all landed in the same place theologically. I know in my huddle we haven't, but we get each other's context.
In my first few months of ministry, I made a couple mistakes. And I did a couple things that I wish I would have done another way. And it was invaluable for me to take those experiences to my Truett Alumni Huddle and just talk through them with the group and ask, where are my blind spots? What did I miss in this situation? And if it happens again, how can I make it better?
It's easy to go through seminary and study the Bible in a very academic way, and it's another thing to have a specific space to focus on God's presence.
Should you be interested in participating in a huddle in the coming year, we ask two things of you. One, meetings are twice a month for about an hour and a half each time. We'll work with the whole group to find an agreed upon meeting time, but we ask that you carve that time in stone on your calendar. We want a high commitment to this. That's really what we're asking. These groups only work if almost everybody is there almost every time, except for when things come up you absolutely have to miss. So we ask for high commitment. The second is that you commit to be vulnerable and open your life to the group. That's the other way, as we know in our own churches and lives, the only way groups work is when people come committed to share both their struggles and their joys, and to be encouraging and supportive of one another as others do the same. With those two commitments on the table, I hope you will join one of our Truett Church Network huddles. As I said in the beginning, all ministers need more friends to help us navigate a lifetime of ministry. We need more friends to share our joys. We need more friends that will walk with us through our struggles. We need more friends that will help draw us closer to Jesus and grow in our call to serve Christ's church. I hope you'll consider joining a Truett Church Network huddle this year.